Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Carpathian countryside. Well, last time we did a couple of contracts, and they were long. They were bigger contracts. We made pretty good money on them. Trying to decide today what we're going to do, what kind of contracts we're going to do to finish out the day today. One thing I don't remember doing is going over my settings with you guys and talking more about the rules. We can't do loans, we can't borrow equipment except as part of the contract. And our goal is to do enough contracts, get us some equipment, and then start making the money to buy our own farm. And then transition to being our own farmer. So we're running the 2 scale time, hard economy, traffic is on. We're not doing seasonal growth, 1 day months. We don't have a fixed visual month. We have crop destruction on, periodic plowing required, fieldstone, weeds, turned off disasters, dirt's off. I don't like automatic engine start. The stop and go braking, I always have that on. Turn off the trailer fill. Fuel usage is normal. AI worker buying stuff is all off. We have the farmland market. Everything's set to the default. When it comes time to start buying property, we'll talk about that. Also have the ability to lease fields, and that's all the default there. Production manager that's default settings there. It's a new mod to me. I haven't really used that one. Additional contracts. I wonder if maybe I change that so I get rid of the chaff. Okay. Mulching for, okay, yeah. Because the chaff, either I wasn't doing it right or they weren't working right. I don't know. Missions, contracts plus default, realistic, precision farming is all the defaults. Better contracts, all defaults. General settings. Everything in here is pretty much the defaults. So the key is starting with nothing but a truck and a chainsaw and not having a loan, and to build yourself up with contracts. So speaking of contracts, let's go look. See, this is still chaff. If you go look at field 6, it is sorghum, I think. Nope. Soybeans. And so how do you get chaff out of soybeans? I mean, do we have in our, for our headers, is that soybeans? That is soybeans. I'll have to try that off camera again and see what happens. That didn't work for me last time with the equipment they provided. So, anyway, let's get back to it. Money don't just grow on trees for you to pick. You gotta work at it. I don't know if I want to do more harvesting contracts. I've done those. Maybe pop down here and do this mowing contract. That would be something different. There's a mowing there. And a mowing there. And then a baling. That's a smaller harvesting contract. Let's do mowing for something different today. Guess we'll be working for good old Walter again. Let's borrow the items. And we'll use the same items for this mowing contract. Okay, so we're going to do 3 and 23. 23 is right there, so we'll do it first. All right. Let's get started. So how's everybody doing today? As usual, I am kind of running behind. Life gets in the way of doing this YouTube stuff, so I'm recording on the day I should be. It should have been published, but you know, like I said, life happens. I've been doing pretty good. Yesterday, and that's where life comes in. Yesterday was one of those crazy days where it seemed like everything went wrong. I had issues with a project at work. Then, oh man, taking my daughter to her friend's house, and she had to turn around and come back because she forgot something. And then she had to get some gas, and I picked the one gas pump out of all of them that the credit card machine wasn't working on. And yeah, it was just a fun day. But you just can't let that get you down. You gotta keep on going. I know there's a button that does both of these at one time, but I forget what it is. I used to have it set up to do that. Alright, let's turn on the mower. That mower, turn it on. Lower the mower. Start going. Go to the back mower. Lower it. Turn it on. And away we go. Right. We are done with this contract. Time to head to the next one. Which is field 3. So I will see you when I get to field 3. All right, here we are. We are locked in. Front mower is on. Switch to the back mower, turn it on. Yeah. Here we go. Now this is a little bit bigger field. A little bit stranger look. This will almost definitely be a montage. Just so I have time to get at least one, maybe two more contracts in today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'll put some tunes on and we'll just have a good time here. All right. This is the last little bit, and we have completed this contract. And we go to the front. Put my map display back on. Now, let's do a quick check. Do we have any more mowing contracts we want to do? Since we have the mower. I'm not seeing mowing. Let's do a baling contract. Borrow the items for that. What was that field? 42. And 51 square bale. And square bale. Okay. So we could do that one with the same equipment. Let's accept that one as well. Let's go over here. We've completed this one. And we've completed this one. And so now we're in an empty field. Let's get this tractor going. And let's go baling. And where are we going? $42 and $51. Okay. All right, I will see you at field 42. All right, here we are. Back up a little bit view here. We're gonna unfold. Lower, turn on, and turn that map off, and we will get started. right, folks, that just about wraps up this contract. Actually, there it is. We're done. Let me turn off the baler, unload the unfinished bale, lift the pickup and fold it. And I am going to run back up here because I don't know if you saw it or not, but I saw it. There is a bright blue collectible up here by this building. Hopefully I won't get electrocuted when I pick it up. It looks like an electrical substation type thing. I can't read, don't know what that says, but I do see the danger, electrical charge. Danger, danger, danger. Oh my goodness, here it is right here. Let's see if we can get it without 9 more water trailers. Let's get out of here before we get electrocuted. Skeeters and electricity don't go too well together. Okay. This contract is done, so let me hop out here. I'll meet you back up at the shop and then we'll collect on those contracts and we'll see what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Alright, we're here back at the shop. Let's see. Go check out go do our contracts. We completed. Collect on that one. And collect on that one. And let's see. We're at $48,600. Wow, folks, that's pretty good for my first day / month in the Carpathian countryside. Now, let's take a quick look over here. Is there any tractors in here that we could afford? There's a tractor right there we can afford. What all does that have? Oh, that's got a 3-point on the front. Comes with rear twin wheels. No front loader attacher. What would it be if we put the front loader attacher on it? Now what if, can we change the wheels? Nokians. I like Nokian tires. Standard 2, communals, or standard. Now it's just not wide tires though. What do you think? Oh, it's a John Deere front loader attacher. We could get the quickie. What is that? 158. MX. I think I go with the quick. I know what that's all about. Hmm. Let's see, go back out. Let's take another look at this again. The way it comes. $146 horsepower. That's the max. Well, folks, I think after the hard day of work that we've done, I think we just found us a winner. Gonna take just about all of our money, but that'll leave us enough to eat on for the next day or so. Tomorrow, we can do more contracts and start building up our fleet of tools so we can start doing our own things and not have to rent that equipment. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy this guy right here. Ooh wee, yahoo! Let's go take a look at it real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where is it? It's over here. Oh, wow. Paint's a little rough on it, but that's okay. These will be good for pulling some heavy things. All the different hookups here, PTO. Oh, looks like they might have replaced the alternator in there, or the fuel, or the water pump, or whatever that is. All right, let's get on up in here and see what she sounds like. Oh yeah. Yeah, she sounds pretty good. Yeah, this is sweet. I'll talk to the owners and see, since I don't have any place to keep it, I'm just going to have to park it like right over here between these cars, maybe. If I can do it without hitting them. Back it in here. Now that might be a little rough going down the road. People just have to get over it and get out of the way. That's all I can say. All right. I think this is a good place. Oop. There we go. There you are. I think this is a good place to call this an episode. And I hope you enjoyed the contracts I did. That had a little bit different than what I did last time. And looking forward to doing some more work with you guys and having y'all hang out with me next time. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are when you watch this. And Cousin Skeeter's saying bye-bye for now. And that's going to do it for today. Skeeter's got more work waiting tomorrow. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all next time.